one to attend. Locals send the instrumental like repenting of sin. We forgive, for you know what you do. Locals did with Garrett Johnson, gonna take your whole crew. We're going all the way through. This is the start of the queue. Yeah. Now we're gonna bust a few. Romney rolling feeling from their head to the shoe. Now it's always been okay. People pay us and women. Walking with the work, feet off the ground like we're swimming. Reflected limelight, locals act like it's dimming. This is so important, bro. It's the bombing we're pinning. You're talking to the boy by every measure is winning. Francis Garrett Johnson pimp is stunting. He's a showy one. Oregon females texting pimping, texting like they're voting son. Oregon females texting pimping, texting like they're voting son is pimping on the microphone and podium. In the state of Oregon where they're saltier the sodium, pimping cause the flow is all that. Nickelodeon, and then some. Holding all you fools for ransom. One snow bunny, turn all you niggas into Klansmen. It's fandom. Go make a trio or a tandem. Stealing off on the Phoenix? Better land 'em. Yeah, better land 'em. G. Johns on. Leave your wife at the home. G. Johns on. Better look through her phone. G. Johns on. In that vagina and dome. Yeah, it's the Messiah. Yeah, so frightening. My words burn through the air more the hand lightening. Get pimping on stage and it's so tight to be. Been a minute that you boys are white men to me. After this, you fools are gonna be hurting. When you represent the town full of Caucasian vermin. And for 100 USD? Shit. 100 USD? Yeah, you're preaching their sermon. Go ahead and get a word in. Okay, sit back. Think about it. Maybe you should quit rap. In the state of Oregon, know exactly where the hit's at. This is that. So get your spirit and fear it. You bust back by 80 people gonna hear it. By 80 people gonna hear it. But concentrate upon your day job. This is a flow initiating layoffs. Emo rappers holocausted, first by pimping, then their managers and bosses. The Northeast gang has lost it. Out here on the west side, west side, west side. Yeah. Out here on the west side, west side, west side. Take your work and toss it. Da 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 da. Burns a bit. In the 503, we know who's earning it. Sent your partners at the boy that got it wrapped up like a tourniquet. Sent your partners at the boy that got it wrapped up like a tourniquet. Obviously, they heard of it. My brother's gonna get you, Garrett. My brother's gonna get you. Well, then post it and share it. Let you guys have the beat. Go declare it. Super Handles gear. You all know that we wear it. Then ask us to spit. So glad that we waited. So glad that we waited. Look what happened to 6 Oregon guys decapitated. G. Johns on. Yeah. Leave your wife at the home. G. Johns on. Better look through her phone. G. Johns on. Yeah, in that vagina and dome. It's the Messiah. Yeah, so frightening. 5 people here, 4 minutes in, 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock, West Coast American Standard Time. We got George here in the comments. The feedback is what makes the lives brack. We're on day 2. Day 2 of being homeless in Beaverton, getting drunk in the daylight. Homeless in Beaverton, day 2. And we trusted the wrong business partner. 14 years. Turned out to be a guy that was untrustworthy, and so that's where we're at. Again, we're fine with people hoarding millions of dollars, but we do have an issue. One sec. But we do have an issue with them blocking us. The mom and the sister and the dad, the wife. we have an issue with them blocking us, right? We're fine with people hoarding money, but why block? Someone explain that. That means that it was, in fact, sadistic. Um, oh, we're getting drunk off of. Do you know what hurricanes are? Like, George, where are you at? Do you know what? Do you guys sell hurricanes where you're at in your region? Whichever part of, realistically, probably the United States that you're in, unless you're somewhere else, you know. But hey, let us know. You can get, bro. They will, they will fold you. A hurricane will fold you, bro. Uh, oh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, man. But yeah, yeah. So, it leads us to our next step in the folklore, which is over 10 years long. George is in the USA and has had hurricanes, and that's good. We know George from yesterday. So, we might know him from Instagram. People got different names, though, so it's hard to know who's who. But we had some good lives yesterday. Asia. Now, is this my relative Asia or is this a different Asia? Asia, are we related? Are we related? Cause one of my buzzins is named Asia. Oh, then where you at? Let me. Where you at, Asia? Cause one of my family members is named Asia. But hey, Gum says right here now. Gum says, "How's being homeless treating you, brother man?" Well, being homeless is brutal, right? Day two, the worst part is that our business partner is untrustworthy. After 14 years of making him a multimillionaire, him and his family blocked, and that's the worst part. We can be without a home. We can let him hoard the millions of dollars, the multi-million-dollar revenue. He can do that. That's fair game. But blocking your business partner whose living room you sat in when we were at the University of Western Oregon and said, we're going to go state to state talking to work, blocking him after 14 years is out of bounds, right? And so that's the rough part. But, day two of being homeless, we trusted the wrong person. And so that's okay. We can get better. We're still going to recruit women. We're still going to promote, market, and upsell. And we are still gonna promote, market, upsell, and recruit. Yeah, we're still gonna do all of that. At 7:05 West Coast American Standard Time. 19 people in the chat. 8.5 minutes into the chat, and this is. Oh, we thought we might have been related. Okay, Alabama. So Asia. What's the name of your Instagram? And are you 21? Maybe you can visit Oregon. If there's work in the comments, we're always gonna talk to it, bro. That's guaranteed, bro. That's what we're here for, is to talk to work. Now, let's see if this is an older than 21-year-old person. It's hard to tell from a thumbnail. Oh, so a high school senior. So high school senior. Now, how did you find us on the internet? Or who led you to G Johns, right? Was it a third-party website or a third-party person? Because Alabama, that you might be the first Alabama person we've met on the internet. Now, we've met Alabama people in real life, obviously, because we go around the planet. But scrolling lives. Oh, you can do that on YouTube? Okay. So we're glad you're here. Tuvan is here. So see, we just learned something right there. You can scroll lives on YouTube. That is news to us. So, damn, that's some good information to have. We're glad we asked. But See, we thought it might have been a third-party website, but yeah. So Tuvan is here. Worldwide, Tuvan, where are you at? Or from? At or from? And it leads us into our next point. Guys, we had some good lives yesterday. Like, look at who is that? You guys, who's Spaghetti? Do we know each other on Instagram? You guys, do we know each other on Instagram? Spaghetti, come on. You gotta be trolling. Oh my gosh. So, let's see here. That is so funny, bro. You guys, look what Spaghetti typed. Tuvan is from Mongolia. Glad you're here. And then Super Handle Secretary. Yeah, bro. Yeah. You know, we put the number up so you could call it, so you could ball it. You know, we put the number up there, bro. So, yeah, that's why we put the number up so that people could ball it themselves. And so, yeah, yeah. But yeah, like we were saying, we had some productive lives yesterday. It was, we were putting people into, uh, how, explain that. Spaghetti, explain that last comment. Yeah, we were putting people into dialogue. You know, a lot of the people we knew from Instagram. Yeah, a lot of the people we knew um, from Instagram. But yeah, there was some views and traffic and mostly us monologuing. But that's how it went, just us monologuing and then answering feedback because the feedback is what makes the lives brag. And so, oh, is that what people do? How would you know? Were you scrolling lives or do you actually were you scrolling lives or do you follow us? Like which is it? Because those are some random little assertions and questions, but yeah. Oh, so you troll lives. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's a lots of those. You know, you'd be better served trolling on Instagram, but you know, you can troll here. It's fine. But well, see, Tuvan, he probably does know the Barricula. He probably does. If he's a troll, then he's going to act like he doesn't. Does that make sense? So he's an admitted troll, and you know, he's in the feedback. But the feedback is what makes the lives brag. So trolls and haters are actually very useful. So we'll take his feedback and we'll move forward. But he probably does know. You know, he might even follow us. He might say that he was scrolling, but he might already follow us. And so now, Judas has arrived in the chat. Judas has arrived in the chat. And for those of you who never seen Batscan or met him or heard any of his music, he's an organ guy. Okay, like us, and he's in the feedback right now. And you know, we got to admit he's a popular guy, right? He could fill a venue with fans. He can get things going on the internet, and he's introduced us to many organ guys that we appreciate knowing. Wait, let me read these comments. Hold on. Oh, okay. And back to Batscan, because this is one of our acquaintances that, you know, we're happy to know. We're happy he participated for about 18 months before switching up and pulling a 180. We're happy that he introduced us to people. Again, very good guy to know. It's a little funny that he's here though, because in on Instagram he's inoperative, inoperative on Instagram. So it's a little funny that he's here on YouTube. Maybe because it's international, it's easier to hide. Maybe because it's international here, whereas our Instagram is both local and international. It's both. And so, you know, he's got to be mindful about how his local buddies view his partic- participation with us, which is fine. You know, people call it playing the game, people call it reading the room, people call it know your audience. So, yeah, yeah. But he's here. So hopefully Avi comes. Avi's like almost a female at this point, almost a female, almost. Where she's not quite Judas, but like she's almost. So yeah, he's from Oregon. And then George, we met yesterday, but can you say where you're from one more time? I know we met yesterday, but like to make sure we know what region people are representing. So we met a lot of people on that. We were live for a long ass time uh, yesterday, like two separate long lives, and we'll probably do it again today. If YouTube Live is gonna pay dividends with traffic, human dividends as opposed to money dividends, but we'll do it, bro. So, but again, it's the feedback that makes the lives brag. So, SoCal. Okay, yeah, that is okay. Thank you. Appreciate the reminder. We like to memorize as much as we can about usernames so we can know where people are logging in from, we're still going to post what we want, but it is good to know where people are from, what people like, what drew people here. So all that stuff is good to know. And yeah, just basic knowledge. So now, did Batscan leave or is he lurking right now? Because if he could get Avi in here, that would be good. Avi was uh Avi was bullshitting yesterday too, bro. She was bullshitting, fool. It's like that amount of energy. Who spends that much energy bullshitting? And again, we like Avi, let her do her thing. But she has her and Batscan are in the Jont's folklore. They are major uh, main characters. So main characters. So that's what it is. Wick is here. Yep. Yeah, we're grinding, bro. Wick is here. So that's about it, man. But yeah, for the 10 people here, it got up to 20 yesterday, but for the 10 people here, if you are a person that needs to do a quick knowledge boost of the John's folklore, you can go to either the actual Reddit G Johns, right? And that's a third party on Reddit, or on Instagram, Find Women Reddit, right? That's the name of the Reddit. Or the name of the Instagram is Find Women Reddit. And so that's one thing we've been pushing. Now that one does boss money. as opposed to the free Instagrams that we have. Those are East Beaverton, Oregon Surveillance, Linfield Housing, Real Nigga 5000, Super Handles Work, The Work Talker. Um, yeah, there might be a couple of, there's so many that we just, yeah. But yeah, that's about it, man. So going live. We might go live later, unless the comments really start to pick up. We'll just go live later. But as of right now, hey, that's about it. So we'll probably just go live later. But Dream is here. We'll have to Google that one. That seems like a specific term, a very specific term. We'll have to Google that. So yeah, getting drunk, man. Facebook is free. Francis Johnson or Garrett Johnson, both of those have their own little pages. And so we got 21 accounts, even weak ass TikTok. Even weak ass TikTok is so weak. But same with weak ass Twitter. We got that too. So we used to have LinkedIn, but they started to sanction us. So we got up off of there. But 21 accounts overall. It's probably been over 40 over the past 10 years. If you count the accounts that have been disbanded, then it's probably over 40. But active and existing right now, it would be like it's 21 probably. So never really got into Vine or any of the Snapchat type stuff because that's all easy come, easy go. Whereas YouTube is you have to grind it out. It's like, or Bigo. Bigo's a little bit, gimmicky, right? So we just stay with the old reliable YouTube from 2006 and then Instagram from 2016. So we just deal with that, stay with the old reliable, Facebook too, obviously. But yeah, we got Bigo. Everyone's talking about Bigo, but it's like Bigo seems weak. Bigo seems weak. But that's about it. Now, if the feedback goes up, we'll stick around. But other than that, we'll just get on up out of here. And then we'll go live later tonight, man. 10 seconds.